What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Let's talk about the defense today. And we've talked about the offense, Dave Canales, Chris Godwin talking about it, Kate Otten. Let's focus on the defense. So Antoine Winfield's going to be here talking about some of the new guys that he got on the team. And also, he's finally being switched from that nickel corner, which they had him in there all last year. I know he's a great player. They wanted to use him the best they could, but that experiment wasn't the best. Okay. Even though he still performed at a high level, he wasn't getting around the ball as often as you would like. And they're going to push him back over to free safety. And that maybe probably is because we got Ryan Neal in free agency. But let's hear how he feels about moving over to free safety and how this defense is going to look this year.
More to free. Yeah, middle of the field. Yeah. Oh, I love it. I love it. Yeah. Yeah. I would say. I mean, it's similar to what I was doing last year. It's just I'll probably be in the middle of the field more. So I like having that freedom just to roam around and be in the middle of the field and have that presence all over. Yeah, 100%. Because I'm more in the middle of the field. I'm able to play around and cover different things a little bit differently than playing in the slot over slot receiver. So definitely.
All right. So, like he was saying, a lot more of middle of the field, things that you want a guy that knows how to read the ball in the air, read guys that are in front of him, and jump on routes, right? And he's probably the best guy we have at that. I mean, Mr. Consistency, this guy has had at least an interception every year. And one his first year, two his second, one last year. He's only playing nickel, so he wasn't getting as many opportunities. But still, this guy does everything. He's like a Swiss Army knife. He had 3 sacks first year, 2 sacks second year, 4 sacks the last year. So he's all over the place. Let's put him in the middle of the field so he can read everything that's in front of him, instruct everyone is in front of him, tell them where they need to be, where he sees things are going on. He's one of the more cerebral players on our team. Put him at that position where he can help other guys out and give that communication over. And then you put a guy next to him, a veteran, and Ryan Neal, which I think is going to be a massive upgrade over Mike Edwards from last year. Mike Edwards was a risk taker. Ryan Neal is an extremely sound, very consistent player. I think you're going to see that as a huge addition, and it doesn't get talked about enough. But we're going to talk more on Antoine Winfield and how he feels the additions, not just of Ryan Neal, but also the rookies from this year. Like they didn't really add too much to the secondary, but they added a whole lot up front in the front seven. So we're going to talk on that as well.
What's your make of Ryan Neal, one of the free agent signings this year?
Yeah, yeah. Vet coming in, smart player. He's a great communicator. And it's nice having him back there because he knows his stuff. So he's going to be great for us this year. Oh, I love it because if we got a good front seven, that puts the pressure on the quarterback and that allows us to get some more balls. So I love all the picks that we had this year.
So there's a lot of stuff that we talk about. I mean, you got to get pressure to help your secondary out. It's not just the offense helping the defense. There's different parts of each individual offense and defense that help each other out. Like a good running game helps out a passing game, a play action fake, yes. But also, your front seven has to get some pressure to force errant throws, to accelerate judgments of decisions for quarterbacks so that they're throwing to positions where they're hoping their guy gets it, as opposed to, oh, this guy's wide the hell open. The defense has to work together. Our front seven has never had a consistent pass rush. Our front four has never had a consistent pass rush. We've always had to send in blitzes. That's Todd Bowles' MO. But still, you got to be able to win with your front four guys, whichever four guys it is, whether it's someone going in through a blitz or not. Four guys need to somehow cause pressure. We never really had that the past 2 years. And the influx of Elijah Cansey, Yaya Diaby, Jose Ramirez later in the draft. You get Francois. I'm gonna have to learn his Devassier, I believe it is his name a little bit better, but I think that's what it is. But I mean, you're getting guys that can fit a mold to get you more pressure, to cause disruption in the backfield, at least accelerate quarterbacks' decision making. And sometimes, guess what? That leads to tip balls, which leads to interceptions, turnovers, and that's helping out the team. Not just, oh, let's hold on, bend. We're going to eventually break because they did that time and time again last year. And I think this is going to be huge, especially with Antoine Winfield Jr. in the middle of the field, ball hawking, being able to read these 1-2 step goes. I mean, because they're going to have to accelerate their decision making if that pass rush does get there. I'm very intrigued with Elijah Cansey next to Vita Vea, and I'm very intrigued with Antoine Winfield being that deep safety, attacking the ball this year, not just being stuck pigeonholed covering one guy. I mean, he's a lot more entertaining when he can actually move around the ball. But guys, let me know down below. What do you think about Antoine Winfield Jr. moving back to free safety? Do you like this? Do you prefer him at that nickel corner, I don't know. Some people may have liked him there because now it is a big, massive, gaping hole. There's no good player that's covering that right now, or no big name. So let me know down below in the comment section. Let us know. Hit the like button, help support the channel. Subscribe if you haven't just yet, especially if you like this type of content. And with that said, until the next one.